And hello, everybody! Hi, and welcome to A Midsummer Night's Dream with Valley Shakespeare Festival. We are so excited that you are here with us today. I cannot tell you what it means to be able to come onto this online part. My name is Tom Simonetti. For those of you who don't know me, I am the founder and the artistic director of Valley Shakespeare Festival. We've been around now for 8 years. We're in our 8th season right now, and boy, what a season it is. We cannot, again, thank you for joining us this evening. Also, thank you to our fantastic donors of the great give so far. If you have not donated, it's a 36-hour giving part. We have until tomorrow at 12 o'clock. We're asking, of course, for any sizable donation is great. $5, $10, $1,000, maybe, but anything really would be absolutely wonderful. We have a wonderful show that is ready for you. And again, we do want to thank not only our donors, but the Valley Community Foundation and the New Haven Community Foundation too, who sponsor the Great Give every single year for us. So that's what's really exciting. Now, before we start the show, I get it, A Midsummer Night's Dream. It gets confusing. I am here to help you on out is what I'm here to do. I get it. You guys talked. You guys said, listen, I got questions. So I have slides is what I have. Here we have some things that you're going to see throughout the show, some things that should be, you should really make sure that you take some care to, is you're going to see one thing right over here is Theseus and Hippolyta. They start the show is what they do. When they start the show, you have, they're about to get married. But this dude, Aegeus, comes in and he wants this cool dude, Demetrius, to marry his daughter, Hermia, who's right here. But guess what? Yes, Hermia actually loves Lysander, who's right over here. Now, of course, it wouldn't be anything without another problem, but Helena, poor Helena, loves Demetrius. So there's that going on over there. So again, they go into the forest, into this mythical forest that we have over here. And when they go into the mythical forest, we have Oberon, who is the king of the fairies, Titania, who is the queen of the fairies, and their buddy Puck, who's right here. They all are there is what they are, and they are all ready to, can we still hear me? I'm sorry, do I still have an echo going on? Sorry if that's happening. A little bit better, hopefully. But one thing that you're going to see is that Oberon and Titania, they love each other. They have their best bud over here, Puck, who's a mischievous fairy, who kind of helps out to do a really fun trick on poor Titania by turning this dude over here, Bottom, who's with his company rehearsing a play for the wedding. He turns Bottom into a, well, you'll see. When you see that, of course, too, like I said, you have the mismatched lovers, they come in. The biggest thing to, though, remember is that, again, Demetrius wants to marry Hermia, who actually loves Lysander, and poor Helena loves Demetrius. If you just have that down, you'll basically have the entire plot of the show down. And of course, our big star over here, Mr. Bottom himself. We are excited to have you here. We hope that throughout the entire show, if you have any questions, we are doing a wonderful thing where you're able to chat throughout the show. So hopefully you're able to have any questions answered as the show goes. I have my board helping me. And again, thank you to my wonderful, beautiful board, both past and present, who are watching. They have been wonderful during this. But again, the Great Give, it is still happening. The show runs about an hour. No intermission, in, out, done. See you guys on the other side, and I hope you enjoyed tonight's production of A Midsummer Night's Dream. Thank you for joining us.
Now, fair Hippolyta, our nuptial hour draws on apace 4 happy days.
My dear Theseus, 4 days will quickly steep themselves in nights, for nights will quickly dream away the time.
Hippolyta, I will wed thee with pomp, with triumph, and with reveling.
Happy be Theseus, our renowned Duke.
Thanks, good Aegeus. What's the news with thee?
Full of vexation come I, with complaint against my child, my daughter Hermia. Stand forth, Demetrius. Demetrius here hath my consent to marry her. Stand forth, Lysander. This Lysander hath interchanged love tokens with my child, filched my daughter's heart, and turned her obedience, which is due to me, to stubborn harshness. And my gracious Duke, I beg the ancient privilege of Athens, as she is mine, I may dispose of her, either to marry with Demetrius or to her death.
Demetrius is a worthy gentleman.
So is Lysander.
But wanting your father's voice, the other must be held the worthier.
I beseech your grace that I may know the worst that may befall me in this case if I refuse to wed Demetrius.
Either to die the death or to abjure forever the society of men.
Relent, sweet Hermia, and Lysander, yield thy crazed title to my certain right.
You have her father's love, Demetrius. Let me have Hermia's. Do you marry him?
Oh,
My lord, I am beloved of beauteous Hermia. Why should not I then prosecute my right? He made love to Helena, my Hermia's friend, who devoutly dotes in idolatry upon this spotted and inconstant man. I must confess that I have heard so much, and with Demetrius thought to have spoke thereof. But being overfull of self-affairs, my mind did lose it. But Demetrius, come, and come, Aegeus, you will go with me. I have some private schooling for you both. Hermia, fit your fancies to your father's will, or else the law of Athens yields you up to death, or to a vow of single life.
Oh, Lysander!
How now, my love? Why is your cheek so pale? How chance the roses there do fade so fast?
Belike for want of rain, which I could well, but tame them from the tempest of mine eyes.
For aught that ever I could read, could ever hear by tale or history, the course of true love never did run smooth.
Then let us teach our child patience, because it is a customary cross.
A good persuasion. Therefore, hear me, Hermia. I have a widowed aunt who she hath no child. From Athens is her house removed 7 leagues, and she respects me as her only son. There, gentle Hermia, may I marry thee, and to that place the sharp Athenian law cannot pursue us. If thou lovest me, then steal forth thy father's house tomorrow night, and in the wood a league without the town, there will I stay for thee.
My good Lysander, tomorrow truly will I meet with thee.
Keep promise, love. Look, here comes Helena.
Godspeed, fair Helena. Whither away?
Call you me fair? That fair again unsay. Demetrius loves your fair. Oh, happy fair. Oh, teach me how you look and with what art you sway the motion of Demetrius' heart.
I frown upon him, yet he loves me still.
Oh, that your frowns could teach my smiles such skill.
I give him curses, yet he gives me love.
Oh, that my prayers could such affection move.
The more I hate, the more he follows me.
The more I love, the more he hateth me.
His folly, Helena, is none of mine.
None but your beauty. Would that fault were mine.
Take comfort. He no more shall see my face. Lysander and myself will fly this place.
Helen, to you our minds will unfold. Tomorrow night, when the moon doth behold her silver visage in the watery glass, decking with liquid pearl the bladed grass, a time that lovers' flights doth still conceal, through Athens' gates we have devised to steal.
And in the wood, where often you and I upon fair primrose beds were wont to lie, emptying our bosoms of their counsel swelled, there my Lysander and myself shall meet, and thence from Athens turn away our eyes to seek new friends and strange companions. Farewell, sweet playfellow. Pray thou for us, and good luck grant thee thy Demetrius. Keep word, Lysander. We must starve our sight from lovers' food till morrow deep midnight.
I will, my Hermia. Helena, adieu. As you on him, Demetrius dotes on you.
How happy some or other some can be. Through Athens, I am thought as fair as she, but what of that? Demetrius thinks not so. He will not know what all but he doth know. I will go tell him of fair Hermia's flight. Then to the wood will he tomorrow night pursue her. And for this intelligence, if I have thanks, it is a dear expense. But herein mean I to enrich my pain, to have his sight thither and back again.
Is all our company here?
You are best to call them man by man, according to the script.
Here is the scroll of every man's name that is thought fit through all Athens to play in our interlude before the Duke and Duchess on his wedding day at night. Mary, our play is the most lamentable comedy and most cruel death of Pyramus and Thisbe.
Oh, a very good piece of work, I assure you, and I'll narrate. Now, good Peter Quince, call forth your actors from the scroll. Masters, spread yourselves.
Answer as I call you. Nick Bottom the Weaver.
Here, ready. Now, what part am I for? Name what part I am for and proceed.
You, Nick Bottom, are set down for Pyramus.
Oh, what is Pyramus? A lover or a tyrant?
It is a lover that kills himself.
Oh, that will ask for some tears in the true performing of it. If I do it, let the audience look to their eyes. I will move storms. I will condole in some measure. My chief humor is for that of a tyrant. The raging rocks and shivering shocks shall break the locks of prison's gate, and Phoebus's car shall shine from far, and make and mar the pearly gates. Oh, that was lofty, thank you. And now, name the rest of the players.
Francis Flute, the bellows mender.
Here, Peter Quince.
You must take Thisbe on you.
What is Thisbe? A wandering knight.
It is the lady that Pyramus must love.
Hey, faith, let me not play a woman. I have a beard coming.
That's all one. You may play it in a mask. Oh, and you may speak as small as you will.
And I may hide my face and play Thisbe too. Oh, I'll speak in a monstrous little voice. Thisbe. Oh, Pyramus, my dear, what another dear?
No. You must play Pyramus, and Flute, you Thisbe.
Well, proceed.
Snout the tinker.
Here, Peter Quince.
You must play Thisbe's mother, myself, Thisbe's father, Snug the joiner, you the lion's part, and I hope there is a play fitted.
Have you the lion's part written? Pray you, if be given me, for I am slow of study.
You may do it extempore, for it is nothing but roaring.
Oh, let me play the lion's part too. I will roar that it will do any man's heart good to hear me roar. I will roar that I will make the Duke say, let him roar again, let him roar again.
And you should do it too terribly. You would fright the Duchess and the ladies. Then they would shriek, and that were enough to hang us all.
That would hang us every mother's son.
You must play no part but Pyramus, for Pyramus is a sweet-faced man. A proper man as one shall see in a summer's day, a most lovely, gentleman-like man, therefore you must needs play Pyramus.
Well, I will undertake it. But what beard were I best to play it in?
Why, what you will. But, masters, here are your parts, and I am to entreat you, request you, and desire you to con them by tomorrow night, and meet me in the palace wood, a mile without the town by moonlight. There we will rehearse. For if we meet in the city, we shall be dogged with company and our devices known. I pray you, fail me not.
Take pains. Be perfect. Adieu.
Ill met by moonlight, proud Titania.
What, jealous, Oberon? Fairies, skip hence. I have forsworn his bed and company.
Tarry, rash wanton, and not I thy lord.
Well, then I must be thy lady. Fare thee well.
Why should Titania cross her Oberon? I do but beg a little changeling boy to be my henchman.
Set your heart at rest. The fairy land buys not the child of me.
How long within this wood intend you stay?
Perchance till after Theseus' wedding day. If you will patiently dance in our circle round and see our moonlight revels, go with us. If not, shun me and I will spare your haunts.
Give me that boy and I will go with thee.
Not for thy fairy kingdom. Fairies away. We shall chide down right if I longer stay.
Well, go thy way. Thou shalt not from this grove till I torment thee for this injury. My gentle Puck, come hither. Thou rememberest the purple flower that I showed thee once, and maidens call it love in idleness? Fetch me that flower. The juice of it, on sleeping eyelids laid, will make or man or woman madly dote upon the next live creature that it sees. Fetch me this herb, and be thou here again. Having once this juice, I'll watch Titania when she is asleep, and drop the liquor of it in her eyes. The next thing when she waking looks upon, be it on lion, bear, or wolf, or bull, on meddling monkey, or on busy ape, he shall pursue it with the soul of love. And ere I take this charm from off her sight, as I can take it with another herb, I'll make her render up that child to me. But who comes here? I am invisible. I love thee not, therefore pursue me not. Where is Lysander and fair Hermia? Thou toldst me they were stolen unto this wood. Hence, get thee gone and follow me no more.
You draw me, you hard-hearted adamant.
Do I entice you? Do I speak you fair? Or rather, do I not in plainest truth tell you I do not, nor I cannot love you?
Even for that do I love thee the more. I am your spaniel, and Demetrius, the more you beat me, I will fawn on you. Use me but as your spaniel. Spurn me, strike me, neglect me, lose me, only give me leave, unworthy as I am, to follow you.
Tempt not too much the hatred of my spirit, for I am sick when I do look on thee. Oh, she's gone.
And I am sick when I look not on you.
Ah! I'll run from thee and hide me in the brakes and leave thee to the mercy of wild beasts.
The wildest hath not such a heart as you.
I will not stay thy questions. Let me go. For if thou follow me, do not believe that I shall do thee mischief in the wood.
I in the temple, the town, the field, you do me mischief. Fie, Demetrius. Your wrongs do set a scandal on my sex. We cannot fight for love as men may do. We should be wooed, and we're not made to woo. I'll follow thee, and make a heaven of hell, to die upon the hand I love so well.
Fare thee well, nymph. Ere he do leave this grove, thou shalt fly him, and he shall seek thy love. Hast thou the flower there? Welcome, wanderer. I pray thee, give it me. I know a bank where the wild thyme blows, where oxlips and the nodding violet grows. There sleeps Titania some time of the night, lulled in these flowers with dances and delight. And with the juice of this, I'll streak her eyes and make her full of hateful fantasies. Take thou some of it, and seek through this grove. A sweet Athenian lady is in love with a disdainful youth. Anoint his eyes, but do it when the next thing he espies may be the lady. Thou shalt know the man by the Athenian garments he hath on. It's like a vest. He's wearing a vest. You're looking for somebody wearing, okay, got it. Okay. Affect it with some care, that he may prove more fond on her than she upon her love.
Come now, a roundel and a fairy song. Sing me now asleep and let me rest.
You spotted snakes with double tongue, thorny hedgehogs not be seen, newts and blind worms do no wrong. Come not near our fairy queen, nightingale with melody, sing in your sweet lullaby.
What thou seest when thou dost wake, do it for thy true love take. Love and languish for his sake.
Fair love, your fate is wandering in the wood. And to speak truth, I have forgot our way. Will rest us, Hermia, if you think it good, and tarry for the comfort of the day.
Be it so, Lysander. Find you out to bed, for I upon this bank will rest my head.
One turf shall serve as pillow for us both, one heart, one bed, two bosoms, and one troth.
Nay, good Lysander, for my sake, my dear, social distance further. Do not lie so near. 6 feet apart.
Here is my bed. Sleep give thee all his rest.
Oh, with half that wish, the wisher's eyes be pressed. Oh.
Stay, though thou kill me, sweet Demetrius.
I charge thee, hence, and do not haunt me thus.
Oh, wilt thou, darling, leave me? Do not so.
Stay on thy peril. I alone will go.
I am out of breath in this fond chase. The more my prayer, the lesser is my grace. Happy is Hermia, wheresoe'er she lies, for she hath blessed and attractive eyes. How came her eyes so bright? Not with salt tears. If so, my eyes are oftener washed than hers. No, I am as ugly as a bear. For beasts that meet me run away from fear. But who is here? Lysander? On the ground? Dead or asleep? I see no blood, no wound. Lysander, if you live, good sir, awake.
And run through fire I will for thy sweet sake. Transparent Helena, nature here shows art that through thy bosom makes me see thy heart. Where is Demetrius? Ah, fit a word as that vile name to perish on my sword.
Say not so, Lysander. Say not so. What though he love your Hermia, Lord? What though? Yet Hermia still loves you. Then be content.
Content with Hermia? No, I do repent the tedious minutes I with her have spent. Not Hermia, but Helena now I love, who will not change a raven for a dove.
Ah! Wherefore was I to this keen mockery born? When at your hands did I deserve such scorn? Is not enough? Is't not enough, young man, that I did never, no, nor never can deserve a sweet look from Demetrius' eye, but you must flout my insufficiency?
She sees not Hermia. Hermia, sleep thou there, and never mayst thou come Lysander near. And all my powers address your love and might to honor Helen and to be her knight.
Help me, Lysander, help me! Do thy best to pluck this crawling serpent from my breast! Oh, I me, for pity, what a dream was here! Lysander, look, I do quake with fear. Oh, methought a serpent ate my heart away, and yet sat smiling at his cruel prey. Lysander? What removed? Lysander, Lord! What, out of hearing? Gone? No sound? No word? No. Then I well perceive you are not nigh. Either death or you will find immediate lie.
Is all our company here?
And here's a marvelous convenient place for our rehearsal. This green plot shall be our stage. This hawthorn brake, our tiring house. We've got the audience. They're loving it. They're leaving comments and donating to the great give. But as for our rehearsal, we will do it in action, as we shall do it before the Duke.
Peter Quince.
What sayst thou, Bully Bottom?
There are some things in this comedy of Pyramus and Thisbe that will never please. First, Pyramus must draw his sword to kill himself, which the ladies cannot abide. How answer you that?
Oh, I believe that we must leave the killing out when all is done.
Not a whit. I have a device to make all well. Write me a prologue, and let the prologue seem to say that we come to do no harm with our swords, and that Pyramus is not killed indeed, and that I, Pyramus, am not Pyramus, but Bottom the Weaver. That will put them out of fear.
So we will have such a prologue, and it shall be written in 8 and 6.
No, make it 2 more. Let it be written in 8 and 8.
Oh, will not the ladies be afeard of the lion?
I fear it, I promise you.
Then another prologue must tell he is not a lion.
Nay, you must name his name, and half his face must be seen through the lion's neck, and there indeed he must name his name and tell him plainly that he is Snug the Joiner.
Well, it shall be so. But there is 2 hard things. That is, to bring the moonlight into a chamber, for you know Pyramus and Thisbe meet by moonlight. One must come in with a bush of thorns and a lantern and say he comes to disfigure or to present the person of moonshine. And there's another thing. We must have a wall in the great chamber. For Pyramus and Thisbe says the story did talk through the chink of a wall.
You can never bring in a wall. What say you, Bottom?
Some man or other must play wall. Let him have some plaster or some loam or some rough cast about him to signify wall, or let him hold his fingers thus. There we go. Snout. Yes, you can play this. Yes. Have him hold his fingers thus, and through that cranny shall Pyramus and Thisbe.
If that may be, then all is well. Come, sit down, every mother's son, and rehearse your parts. Pyramus, you begin. When you have spoken your speech, enter into that break, and so everyone according to his cue. Speak, Pyramus.
Ho, 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 ho.
Speak, Pyramus. Thisbe, stand forth.
Thisbe, thy flowers of odious savor sweet.
Odors. Odors.
Odors savor sweet. Oh, so hath thy breath, thy Thisbe dear. But hark, a voice. Oh, that would never tire. Oh, but I'll stay here a while, and by I will to thee appear.
Must I speak now?
Aye, marry, must you? For you must understand, he goes but to see a noise that he heard, and is to come again.
Most radiant Pyramus, most lily white of hue, as true as horse, that yet would never tire, I'll meet thee, Pyramus, at Ninny's tomb.
Ninus, tomb, man. Why, you must not speak that yet. That you answer to Pyramus. You speak all your part at once, cues and all. Pyramus, enter, your cue is passed. It is never tire.
If I were fair, Thisbe, I were only thine.
Oh! Monstrous! Oh, strange! We are haunted. Pray, masters, fly, masters, help!
Why do they run away? This is knavery of them to make me afeared. Ooh.
Oh, Bottom, thou art changed. What do I see on thee?
What do you see? You see an asshead of your own, you see?
Bless thee, Bottom, bless thee! Thou art translated!
Oh, no. I see their knavery. That is to make an ass of me, to fright me if they could. Well, I will not stir from this place. Oh, do what they can. I will walk up and down here, and I will sing that they shall hear that I am not afraid. The woozle cocks are black in hue, the orange tawny bill, the throstle with his note so hue, the wren and little quill, the wren and
What
little quill,
angel
the
wakes
finch,
me
the
from my
sparrow,
flowery
and the
bed?
lark, the plain saw cockle gray, his note full in the man doth mock and dare not answer, ah, nay!
I pray thee, gentle mortal, sing again. Mine ear is much enamored of thy note, and so is mine eye enthralled to thy shape. On the first view to say, to swear, I love thee. Out of this wood do not desire to go. Thou shalt remain here, whether thou wilt or no. I'll give thee fairies to attend on thee. Peace blossom, cobweb, mustard seed.
Ready!
And I.
And I.
Where shall we go?
Be kind and courteous to this gentleman. Feed him with apricots and dewberries, with purple grapes, green figs, and mulberries. The honey bags steal from the humble bees. Not to him else, and do him courtesies.
Hail, mortal, hail!
Hail.
I beseech your worship's name.
Cobweb.
Oh, if I cut my finger, I shall make bold with you. Your name?
Peas blossom?
Well, I shall desire you more acquaintance too. Your name, I beseech you, sir.
Mustard seed.
Oh, good mustard seed. Oh gosh, your kindred hath made my eyes water till now. I shall desire more acquaintance of you, good master mustard seed.
Come, wait upon him. Lead him to my bower. For the moon, methinks, looks with a watery eye, and when she weeps, weeps every little flower, lamenting some enforced chastity. Tie up my lover's tongue. Bring him silently.
I wonder if Titania be awaked. Then what it was that next came in her eye, which she must dote on in extremity. Here comes my messenger. How now, mad spirit? What night rule now about this haunted grove? My mistress with a monster is in love. This falls out better than I could devise. But hast thou yet latched the Athenian's eyes with the love juice as I bid thee do? Stand close. This is the same Athenian. Why rebuke you him that loves you so?
The sun was not so true to the day as he to me. Would he have stolen away from sleeping, Hermia? Thou hast murdered him. So should a murderer look, so dead, so grim.
I am not guilty of Lysander's blood, nor is he dead for aught that I can tell.
Oh, I pray thee, tell me then that he is well.
And if I could, what should I get there for?
A privilege, never to see me more. And from thy hated presence part I. See me no more, whether he be dead or no.
There is no following her in this fierce vein. Here, therefore, for a while, I will remain. What hast thou done? Thou hast mistaken quite, and laid the love juice on some true love's sight. About the wood, go swifter than the wind, and Helena of Athens look thou find. And by some illusion see thou bring her here. I'll charm his eyes against she doth appear. Flower of this purple dye, his archery, ink in apple of his eye. His love he doth espy, let her shine as gloriously as the Venus of the sky.
You do advance your cunning more and more.
I had no judgment when to her I swore.
Nor none in my mind, now you give her o'er.
Demetrius loves her, and he loves not you.
Oh, Helen, goddess, nymph, perfect, divine. Oh, to what my love should I compare thine eyne? Crystal is muddy. Oh, how ripe in show thy lips, those kissing cherries tempting grow.
Oh, spite. Oh, hell. I see you all are bent to set against me for your merriment. If you were men, as men you are in show, you would not use a gentle lady so. You both are rivals and love Hermia, and now both rivals to mock Helena?
You are unkind, Demetrius. Be not so. For you love Hermia. This you know I know. And here, with all goodwill, with all my heart, in Hermia's love I yield you up my part. And yours of Helena to me bequeath, whom I do love and will do to my teeth.
Never did mockers waste more idle breath.
Lysander, keep thy Hermia. I will none. If e'er I loved her, all that love is gone.
Helen, it is not so.
Disparage not the faith thou dost not know, lest to thy peril thou abide it dear. Look where thy love comes. Yonder is thy dear.
Oh, thou wert not by mine eye, Lysander, found. Mine ear, I think it, brought me to that sound. But why, unkindly, didst thou leave me so?
Why should he stay, whom love doth press to go?
What love could press Lysander from my side?
Fair Helena, that would not let him bide, why seekest thou me? Cannot this make thee know the hate I bear thee made me leave thee so?
Speak not as you think. It cannot be.
Lo, she is one of this confederacy. Now I perceive they have conjoined all three to fashion this false sport in spite of me. Injurious Hermia, most ungrateful maid, have you conspired? Have you with these contrived to bait me with this foul derision? Is all the counsel that we two have shared when we have chid the hasty-footed time for parting us? Oh, is it all forgot? All school days friendship, childhood innocence?
I am amazed at your passionate words. I scorn you not. It seems that you scorn me. I understand not what you mean by this.
I do persever, counterfeit sad looks, make mouths upon me when I leave the Zoom call, wink at each other, hold the sweet jest up. If you had any pity, grace, or manners, you would not make me such an argument.
Helen, I love thee, by my life I do. I swear by that which I will lose for thee to prove him false that says I love thee not.
I say I love thee more than he can do.
Well, if thou say so, withdraw and prove it too.
Oh, quick, come.
Lysander, where do tends all this?
Hang off, thou cat, thou burr, vile thing let loose, or I will shake thee from me like a serpent.
Oh, why are you grown so rude? What change is this, sweet love? Am not I Hermia? Are not you Lysander? I am as fair now as I was ere while. Since night you loved me. Yet since night you left me. Why then you left me? Oh, the gods forbid. In earnest shall I say.
I, by my life, and never did desire to see thee more. Therefore, be out of hope, of question, of doubt. Be certain nothing truer, 'tis no jest that I do hate thee and love Helena.
Oh, me! You juggler! You canker blossom! You thief of love! What have you come by night and stolen my love's heart from him?
Fine faith. Have you no modesty? No maiden shame? No touch of bashfulness? What? Will you tear impatient answers from my gentle tongue? Fie! Fie, you counterfeit! You puppet, you.
Puppet? Why so? Aye, that way goes the game. Oh, and are you grown so high in his esteem because I am so dwarfish and so low? How low am I, thou painted maypole? How low am I? I am not yet so low, but that my nails can reach into thine eyes!
Ah! I pray you, do you mock me, gentlemen! Let her not strike me, who perhaps may think because she is something lower than myself that I can match her.
Lower! Hark again!
Good Hermia, do not be so bitter with me. I evermore did love you, Hermia, did ever keep your counsels, never wronged you. So you will let me quiet go. To Athens will I bear my folly back and follow you no further. Let me go! You see how simple and how fond I am.
Be not afraid. She shall not harm thee, Helena.
No, sir, she shall not, though you take her part.
She is angry, she is keen and shrewd. She was a vixen when she went to school, and though she be but little, she is fierce.
Little! Again! Nothing but low and little! Why will you suffer her to flout me thus? Let me come to her!
Get you gone, you dwarf, you minimus of hindering knotgrass made, you bead, you acorn!
You are too officious in her behalf that scorns your services. Let her alone. Speak not of Helena, take not her part. For if thou dost intend never so little show of love to her, thou shalt abide it.
Now she holds me not. Now follow if thou darest, to try whose right of thine or mine is most in Helena.
Follow. Nay, I'll go with thee, cheek by jowl.
You mistress, all this coil is long of you. Nay, go not back.
I will not trust you, nor longer stay in your cursed company. Your hands and mine are quicker for a fray. My legs are longer, though, to run away.
This is thy negligence. Still thou mistakest, or else commits thy knaveries willingly. Thou seest these lovers seek a place to fight. Hie therefore, Robin, overcast the night, and lead these testy rivals so astray as one come not within another's way, till o'er their brows death counterfeiting, sleep with leaden legs and batty wings doth creep. Then crush this herb into Lysander's eye, whose liquor hath a virtuous property. When they next wake, all this derision shall seem a dream and fruitless vision. Whiles I in this affair do thee employ, I'll to my queen, and beg her Indian boy. And then I will her charmed eye release from monster's view, and all things shall be peace.
Where art thou, proud Demetrius? Speak thou now.
Here, villain, drawn and ready, where art thou?
I will be with thee straight.
Follow me then to plainer ground. Lysander? Speak again! Thou runaway, thou coward? Art thou fled? Speak! What, in some bush? Where dost thou hide thy head?
Wilt not come? Come, come, thou child. I'll whip thee with a rod. He is defiled that draws a sword on thee.
Yea, art thou there?
Follow my voice. We'll try no manhood here. When I come where he calls, then he's gone. The villain is much lighter heeled than I. I followed fast, but faster did he fly. That fallen am I in a dark, uneven way, and here will rest me. Come, thou gentle day. For if but once thou show me thy grey light, I'll find Demetrius and revenge this spite.
Where art thou? Thou shalt find this dear if ever I thy face by daylight see. Now go thy way. Faintness constraineth me to measure out my length on this cold bed. By day's approach, look to be visited.
O weary night, O long and tedious night, abate thy hour. Shine comforts from the east, and sleep that sometimes shuts up sorrow's eye. Steal me a while from mine own company.
Never so weary, never so in woe, bedappled with the dew and torn with briars. Here will I rest me till the break of day. Heaven's shield Lysander if they mean a prey.
Jack shall have Jill, naught shall go ill. The man shall have his mare again, and all shall be well.
Come, sit thee down upon this flowery bed, while I thy amiable cheeks do coy, and stick musk roses in thy sleek, smooth head, and kiss thy fair large ears, my gentle joy.
Oh, where's Peas Blossom?
Ready?
Scratch my head, Master Peas Blossom. Where's Monsieur Mustard Seed?
Ready. What's your will?
Nothing, good monsieur, but to help Calvary Cobweb to scratch. Oh, I must to the barbers, monsieur, none of them are open. For me thinks that I am marvelously hairy about the face, and that I am such a tender ass. If my beard do but twitch, I must scratch.
What, wilt thou hear some music, my sweet love?
Oh, I have a reasonably good ear for music. Let us have the tongue and the bird. Yeah.
Or say, sweet love, what thou desirest to eat.
Oh, well, I could munch some of your dry oats. Methinks that I have a great desire for a bottle of hay. Good hay, sweet hay, hath no fellow. Oh, but I pray you. Oh, let none of your people stir me, for I have an exposition of sleep upon me.
Oh, sleep thou, and I will wind thee in my arms. Fairies, be gone, and be always away. Oh, how I love thee, how I dote on thee.
Welcome, good Robin. Seest thou this sweet sight? Her dotage now I do begin to pity. And now I have the boy, I will undo this hateful imperfection of her eyes. Now, my Titania, wake you, my sweet queen.
Oh, my Oberon. What visions have I seen? Methought I was enamored of an ass.
There lies your love.
Oh, how came these things to pass? Oh, how mine eye doth loathe his visage now.
Silence a while. Robin, take off his head. Come, my queen, take hands with me. Now thou and I are new in amity, and will tomorrow midnight solemnly dance in Duke Theseus' house triumphantly, and bless it to all fair posterity. There shall the pairs of faithful lovers be wedded with Theseus, all in jollity.
Come, my lord, and in our flight, tell me how it came this night that I, sleeping here, was found with these mortals on the ground.
Oh, that's a bit of a long story. We'll just, as we go, yeah, you know what, I'll tell you in a bit.
Oh, this is a disgrace. My lord, this is my daughter here asleep, and this Lysander is. This Demetrius is. This Helena, old Nader's Helena. I
No
wonder.
doubt they rose up early to observe the rite of May, and hearing our intent came here in grace of our solemnity. But speak, Aegeus, is not this the day that Hermia should give answer of her choice?
It is, my lord.
Go bid the huntsmen wake them with their horns. Good morrow, friends.
Pardon, my lord.
I pray you all stand up. I know you two are rival enemies. How comes this gentle concord in the world?
My lord, I cannot truly say how I came here.
I came with Hermia hither.
Enough, enough, my lord. I beg the law upon Lysander's head.
But, my good lord, I wot not by what power, but by some power it is. My love to Hermia, melted as the snow, seems to me now as the remembrance of an idol god which in my childhood I did dote upon. And all the faith, the virtue of my heart, the object and the pleasure of mine eye is only Helena.
For lovers, you are fortunately met. Aegeus, I will overbear your will, for in the temple by and by with us, these couples shall eternally be knit. Away with us to Athens, 3 and 3, we'll hold a feast in great solemnity. Come, Hippolyta.
These things seem small and undistinguishable, like far-off mountains turn it into clouds. Are we sure we are awake? Let's follow him. And by the way, let us recount our dreams.
Oh, I had a crazy one the other night. I had this dream that there was like this global pandemic and everyone had to stay inside and all the theaters were closed and audiences had to sit through these like Zoom productions.
God, what a nightmare. That sounds terrible. Like, never happened.
Oh, God.
When my cue comes, call me and I will answer. My next is most fair Paramus. What? Hey-ho. Peter Quince? Flute, the bellows mender? Snout, the tinker? Startling. God's my life! Stolen from hence and left me here asleep. Oh, I have had a most rare vision. I had a dream. Past the wit of man to say what sort of dream it was. Oh, man is but an ass if he goes about to expound my dream. Methought that I had. Methought I was. Oh, man is but an ass if he is but a patched fool if he offer to say what methought I was. I will go to Peter Quince, and I will have him write a ballad of this dream, and it shall be called Bottom's Dream. For it hath no bottom. And I will sing it in the latter end of the play before the Duke. Yes!
Have you sought a Bonham at his house? Is he come home yet?
He cannot be heard of. Out of town he is transported.
Become not that the play is marred. It goes not forward, doth it?
It is not possible. You have not a man in all Athens able to discharge Pyramus, but he.
No, he hath simply the best wit of any handicraft man in Athens.
Masters, the Duke is coming from the temple, and there is 2 or 3 more lords and ladies married. If our sport had gone forward, we had all been made men.
Oh, sweet bully Bottom. And the Duke had not given him 6 pence a day for playing Pyramus, I'll be hanged. He would have deserved it. 6 pence a day in Pyramus are nothing.
Where are these lads? Where are these hearts?
Oh, most courageous day! Oh,
Masters.
it's happy hour, where is he?
Oh, I'm here. I'm here. Oh, masters, I am to discourse wonders. But ask me not what. All that I know is that the Duke hath died. Meet me at the palace, for the long and the short of it is, our play is preferred. Every man look o'er his part, and in any case, dear actors, please do not eat any garlic or onions, for it is a sweet comedy, and we would utter sweet words and sweet breath. Huh? No, go. Oh, there's no business like show business like no business I know. You get word before the show has started that your favorite uncle died at dawn. On top of that, your mom potted. You're broken hearted, but you go on. There's no people like show people. They smile when they are low. Even with a turkey that you know will fold, you may be stranded out in the cold. Still, you wouldn't change it for a sack of gold. I wouldn't. Let's go on with the show.
Here come the lovers full of joy and mirth. Come now, what masks, what dances shall we have? What revels are at hand? Philostrate.
Yeah, mighty Theseus.
What abridgment have you for us?
Make choice of which your highness will see first.
Well, the battle with the centaurs to be sung by an Athenian eunuch to the harp. Oh, well, none of that. The riot of the tipsy bacchanals tearing the Thracian singer in their rage? That is an old device. Oh, a tedious brief scene of young Pyramus and his love Thisbe. Oh, very tragical mirth. Merry and tragical. Tedious and brief. How shall we find the concord of this discord?
A play, my lord, there is some 10 words long. But by 10 words, my lord, it is too long. There is not one word apt, not one player fitted.
What are they that do play it?
Hard-handed men that work in Athens here, which never labored in their minds till now.
And we will hear it.
No, No, my noble lord, it is not for you. I have heard it over, and it is nothing. Nothing in the world.
I will hear that play. Go bring them in.
So please your grace. The prologue is addressed.
Let him approach.
If we offend, it is with our good will, that you should think we come not to offend, but with good will. To show our simple skill, that is the true beginning of our end. Gentles, perchance you wonder at this show, but wonder on, till truth make all things plain.
In this same interlude, it doth befall that I, one snout by name, present a wall, and such a wall as I would have you think that had it in a crannied hole or chink, through which the lovers, Pyramus and Thisbe, did whisper often very secretly. This loam, this rough cast, and this stone doth show that I am that same wall. The truth is so. And this, the cranny is, right and sinister, ooh, through which the fearful lovers are to whisper.
Would you desire Lyman Hair to speak better?
Oh, it is the wittiest partition that ever I heard discourse, my lord.
Pyramus draws near the wall. Mute yourself.
Bottom, your microphone is off. Bottom, you're muted.
Oh, grim looks night, oh night so black with hue, oh night when day is not, oh night, alack, alack, alack. Oh, I fear my Thisbe's promise is forgot. Oh, and though thou wall, oh thou sweet and lovely wall, oh that stands betwixt my father's ground and mine, oh thou wall, oh sweet and lovely wall, show me thy chink. Show me thy chink. Show me thy chink to blink through with mine eye. Thanks, courteous wall. Love shield thee well for this. Oh, wicked wall. Oh, thou dost deceiving me, no Thisbe do I see. Oh, cursed be thy stones for thus deceiving me.
The wall methinks being sensible should curse again.
Oh, no, sir, in truth. You see, deceiving me is Thisbe's cue to enter, and I am to spy her through the wall. You will see it will fall. Pat, here she comes. Deceiving me!
Oh, wall. Full often hast thou heard my moans for parting my fair Pyramus and me. My cherry lips have often kissed thy stones with lime and hair lit up in thee.
Oh, I see a voice, but I will now to the chink to spy where I can see my Thisbe's face. Oh, Thisbe.
My love thou art, my love I think.
Oh, okay. Oh, thou think thou wilt, I am thy lover's grace. Oh, kiss me through the wall. Oh, kiss me through this vile wall.
I kiss the wall's hole and not your lips at all.
Oh, wilt thou at ninnies tomb.
Ninus!
Wilt thou at Ninus' tomb meet me straight away?
Tide life, tide death, I come without delay.
Oh!
Thus have I wall, my part discharged so, and being done, thus wall away doth go.
Is this me on? Can you hear me? Can you see me? Can you... You ladies, you whose gentle hearts do fear the smallest monstrous mouse that creeps on floor, may now perchance both quake and tremble here when lion rough in wildest rage doth roar. Oh, then know that I, one snug the joiner, am a lion fell, nor else no lion's dam. For if I should as lion come in strife into this place, 'twere pity on my life. Oh.
This,
Oh, sorry.
this lantern doth the horned moon present. Myself, the man in the moon doth seem to be. This thorn bush.
This is the greatest error of all the rest. The man should be put into the lantern. How else is it the man in the moon?
This lantern doth the horned moon present.
I am weary of this moon. What you would change?
Yet in all courtesy, in all reason, we must stay the course.
Oh.
Proceed, moon.
Look, all that I have to say is to tell you that this lantern is the moon, myself the man in the moon, this thorn bush my thorn bush, and this dog my dog.
But silence. Here comes Thisbe. This is old Ninny's tomb.
Ninus!
This is old Ninus' tomb. Where is my love?
Rawr.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, sweet moon. Sweet moon. Sweet moon, I thank thee for thy sunny beams. I thank thee, moon, for shining now so bright, for thy glittering, golden glittering beams. I trust to taste of truest Thisbe's sight. But stay, O spite, what dreadful dole is here? Oh, mocked night, oh, how can it be? Oh, dainty duck, oh dear, thy mantle stained with blood. Oh, come tears, confound. Oh, stout sword, out and wound the pap of Pyramus. Ah, yes, that left pap where hot doth hop. Oh, and thus I die. Now I am fled. Now I am dead. My soul is in the sky. Tongue, lose thy light. Moon, take thy flight. Now die.
Asleep, my love? What, dead, my dove? Pyramus, arise! Speak! Speak!
Now that I have gone, my beautiful Thisbe's
Peter.
there. I shall
Yeah.
love her always.
You mute him?
With pleasure.
No, don't you mute me. Don't
Thank you. Speak. Quite dumb? Dead? Dead? Thank you. A tomb must cover thy sweet eyes. These lily lips, this cherry nose, these yellow cowslip cheeks are gone. Are gone. Lovers make moan, his eyes were green as lakes. Oh, sisters three, come to me with hands as pale as milk. Lay them in gauze, since you have shorn with shears as thread of silk. Tongue not a word. Come, trusty sword. Come, blade, my breast imbrue. And farewell, friends. Thus this begins. Adieu. Adieu. Adieu.
Oh, wilt it please you to see the epilogue or to hear a burgomass dance between two of our company? Huh?
No! No epilogue, I pray you. For your play needs no excuse. Never excuse, for when the players are all dead, there are none need to be blamed. A fine tragedy, and so it is very notably and truly discharged. Oh, the iron tongue of midnight hath told 12. Lovers to bed. 'Tis almost fairy time.
Now the hungry lion roars, and the wolf beholds the moon, whilst the heavy plowman snores, all with weary task fordone.
Now the wasted brands do glow, whilst the screech owl, screeching loud, puts the wretch that lies in woe in remembrance of a shroud.
Now, until the break of day, through this house each fairy stray. To the best bride bed will we, which by us shall blessed be.
With this field do consecrate, every fairy take his gate, and each several chamber bless, through this palace with sweet peace.
If we shadows have offended,
Think but this, and all is mended.
That you have but slumbered here.
While these visions did appear.
And this weak and idle theme.
No more yielding, but a dream.
Thank you all for coming. We hope that you absolutely had such a wonderful and great time this evening, and that you could see the kind of the future of theater for the next few months. Again, this is for the Great Give for Valley Shakespeare Festival. anything that you have, please donate. You could donate again twice. We're all for it. But thank you all again. Please get home safe. Oh, wait, you already are. And enjoy your evening. And thank you all for being here. You have been absolutely wonderful. Thank you.